Right. Hello, Luca. Hello, Mystery Theater. Hello, Zarmegas. God, my throat's acting up a bit. Hopefully that won't continue into thing. Welcome back to Remember 11. Hold on. Last time. Hello, Relast. Last time. Kokoro found some resolve with everyone in a heartwarming scene against Mayuzumi, who just seems to be going absolutely crazy. Seriously, she literally said her survival was more important than anyone else's now. I don't know about y'all. Hello, Victor. Welcome to the stream, but that is the mother of all red flags. Seriously. God. What is her damage? I was trying to be nice to her too, but my God. And if that isn't enough trouble, at least like that seemed like a bit of a more of hope. She's literally being chased by the killer at the facility. And can die very easily, apparently, according to different choices. All right. Let's get back into it. Oh, she just swapped back. Oh, that's good. I'm sitting on a wooden bed. The air is painfully cold. My breath settles down. This is the shelter cabin. Looks like that's frickin' Satoru's problem now. A small fire is burning in the stove. However, to me, who's been walking in the snow, the flame is a much appreciated blessing. I'm saved! I fly to the stove. I grab it, almost hugging it. But I immediately realize my mistake. No, I'm not saved at all. Satoru's body is still in the snowfield of Spia. And because of bad endings, we know that she can swap into his dead body for some reasons. Hello, T. Welcome to the stream. Only my consciousness is transferred here. In exchange, Satoru's personality is in the snow. It's possible, Luca. But sometimes the swaps, like especially in the beginning, we're not having to do with stress at all. I take out the voice recorder. I hit the switch impatiently and play it. No messages. Oh, Fuckleberry Hound. I push the record button. I am sorry. I am so sorry. For getting locked out. I couldn't move in the snow anymore. Please, somehow be safe. You're too hot to die. I shut my eyes, pressing my hands together, and start praying. With trembling from the cold and desperately praying, I hit the voice recorder switch. Maybe it is dependent on stress level. Holy fuck. Oh my God. Wow, that was the shortest swap ever. Okay. Wow. I transferred again. I'm collapsed in the snow. My limbs, which are frozen stiff, won't move. Ugh. I can't even close my eyelids. The snow blows sideways, sticking to my eye, striking my eyeballs. My body's trembling has subsided. I can't even feel the cold. I can't hear anything. All I can feel is my heart pounding as if it's defective. I slowly Lose consciousness. Oh, for fuck's sake! Again, I fall into the pure white darkness. I fall. Are you fucking serious? What? Hello, Mystery Theater. I said hello to you earlier. Fucking hell. What am I supposed to fucking do? I got... This is such bullshit. Okay, control, blue. Yeah, this didn't affect anything. I don't understand. What the fuck did I do wrong? Was it stop? No, it wasn't that. Okay, it was go forward. And that swapped me back. Okay. Wow. I legitimately have no idea what to do. How are there this many dead ends? There's no point in saving again. God, I need the fucking flowchart, but that won't be invented until VLR. Fucking hell. God. Okay. I pretty sure I exhausted every possibility at the facility, didn't I? Oh, How is that only 3 endings? That doesn't make any fucking sense. Yomogi, but what would he have to do with... What would Yomogi have to do with the facility, dying at the facility? That doesn't make any sense at all. I don't think that would change anything. Like, why would a choice I made at the cabin have anything to do with dying at the facility? Ah, God. This is insane. I really wish I had a flowchart, like in VLR, so I know, like, the choices I made in each part. Oh, God. I was not expecting this. Let's see what other choices at the facility there are. Here, let's get back to the facility. That probably wouldn't make sense. Here's Mayuzumi going crazy. Okay, here we go. Back to the facility. Now. Wow. Are you serious, Relest? That is kind of dumb. Okay, walk away from the building. Walk away, stop. And left side. Okay, thanks, Victor. I should be killed here, though. Wait, what? Wait. How did I not get killed here? It even said But it said I chose that choice already. Wait. So it lied to me that I chose the choice already? What? Are you... Come on, game. What... Wow, that is kind of mean. Or badly programmed. Oh my god, I can't even... Alright, let's... It even says right here where I haven't read that. Seriously, what? That's kind of mean that it says the same thing. I mean that it says I already chose that choice when clearly I didn't. Well, I get that, Luca, like, rationally, but the game literally grayed out that choice. It said it was the same exact thing I'd already chose, and it even used the same exact text. Anyway, let's get back into the story, but yeah, I think that's kind of bad on the programmer's part, that to gray out that choice when it definitely wasn't a choice I had chosen already. Anyway, warm air wraps around my body. I'm saved. Tears flow out from the sheer relief I feel. Even my numb limbs start to feel pain again. I hurry into the bathroom. I warm my hands with hot water from the shower. I clench my teeth as I hold my hands under water so hot it makes me instinctively want to spring back. Gradually, feeling comes back into my fingertips. The sensation of pain returns. Then, probably because I suddenly made contact with the hot water, my body gets goosebumps. Gazing into the mirror, I notice that Satoru's face is a mess. It's wet and soggy with tears and snow. The lips are a ghastly blue, quivering from the cold. I also use the water to wash my face. Pleasant warmth sinks into my body. What I really want to do is get to the bathtub, and I can't afford to be too carefree. After warming my body to some degree, I leave the bathroom to change my clothes. I search through the closet for something suitable and change my shirt. The inside of Sophia is definitely quiet, deathly quiet. not a single sound can be heard. I wonder if anyone's around. The person who attacked me must still be in the facility. No about it. Right, the lock. If I lock the door and shut myself up in here, I can avoid the impending crisis. I run to the door. I'm about to put my hand on the knob. At that moment... Oh, hello, Guppy Force. Welcome to the stream. Was that a scream? What sounds like a scream reaches my ears. I can hear the wind and other high-pitched sounds, but that voice... Was it Uni screaming? Has Uni been assaulted by someone? I look out from Satu's room. The kitchen is dark. I frantically strain my eyes. There doesn't seem to be anyone here. That is all kinds of crazy, Guppy Force. Wow, imagine playing this. Well, I get that, Guppy Force, logically, but in other games, that would mean that with the path I'm going down is a brand new path, so those choices shouldn't have been grayed out like I had already chosen them, making me think, oh, okay, it's just a looping back to the bad choice. Like, it's literally tricking me into thinking, nope, you just loop back into the double bad end. Like, I would have never, ever gotten that on my own. Ever. There doesn't seem to be anyone here. What do I do? Like, I would have probably, if I was playing this on my own and I didn't want to use the guide, I would have probably gone back and made every single other possible choice that was not white. I mean, that was not gray. To see if it would change anything. And I would get beyond infuriated. It happened to you as well, Guppy Force? Oh, wow. I guess it's just an issue with the game itself, then. Damn. Ever 17 didn't have this issue because of the way it worked. Jeez. What do I do? The voice I just heard definitely sounded like it was screaming. Moreover, it sounded like Uni's. Exactly, Luca. That's what I just said I would have done too. And I would have been so angry that no matter... I would have literally thought my game was broken or something. My game was bugged. Like, if I had literally exhausted every single other choice that I hadn't picked, and it still led me to this. Like, no new white choice options showed up. I would be like, are you fucking kidding me? Moreover, it sounded like Uni's. The person after me may have decided to target Uni instead. Right now, at this very moment, the assassin's knife may be pointed at him. I have to save him. I hear a noise. It came from the underground storeroom. This sounds like it might be a trap. Uni? Are you there? Are you okay? Lowering my voice, I call out to him. There's no reply. I'm scared. Someone may jump out at any moment. I'm scared. But I bite my lip and step forward into the dark kitchen. Step by step, I advance. Peering down the stairway to the underground storeroom, I call out. Uni? If you're there, answer me. No reply comes. A silence so total that it's painful. Oh. A silence so total that it's painful ensues. The stairway leading to the basement yawns open like the jaws of a monster. A thick darkness fills the interior. I step into that darkness, slowly climbing down the stairs. I'm scared. Really scared. My legs won't stop trembling from terror. Cold sweat streams down my forehead. My throat is dry. I raise my voice in the darkness as I descend into the underground storeroom. Please tell me if the game is too loud or too soft, okay? Please, if you're there, answer me. Please! My voice is hoarse. Swallowing my saliva, I continue. This sounds like a trap. Oh boy. Uni, are you alright? Silence is the only reply. Maybe the scream was a figment of my imagination. Oh God. I should go back to the room. I nod to myself and put my hand on the railing. A moment later... What the fuck was that? Are there some kind of fucking monsters here now? What the fuck? Yeah! The sudden noise makes me jump in fright. What was that? Yeah, it does sound like there's gonna be a jump scare very soon. I focus my eyes and squint to see as best I can in the darkness. Damn, that did not sound like a rat. That sounded like a fucking monster. At the edge of my vision, I see a small rat run past me. Uh-oh. You know what happens in a horror movie every time this happens? Like, someone hears a noise, then it's like, oh, it's just something mundane. And then the second they turn around, it's like the killer or the monster goes, rah! And then the scene cuts away from them and they die. Oh, God. I sigh in relief and put my hand to my chest. Oh, just a rat. Clearly this situation does not echo any horror movies I've ever seen ever. In that moment of relief, from the darkness, the shadow of a person rushes out. Of course! I pushed aside by a strong force. I tumbled to the concrete floor. I sensed that person behind me. I frantically turned my head back and I bet she's gonna swap. Because the darkness, I can't see their face. God damn it. Instead, I see something dreadful. Hello, Emiya Yukido. Welcome to the stream. In the dark, shining softly as a knife. No. No! I frantically wave my arms in front of me, trying to push their body away. Uh-oh, Satoru. Uh-oh, Satoru. Hey, a chapter change. Yeah! Oh, God. Satoru, I am so sorry. I am so sorry, baby. Please don't get hurt. I let out a scream.
What is it?
Yamogi is here in front of me. Huh? What happened? No, you swapped. Come on, Kokoro. The one that was chasing after me was Yamogi? No, Kokoro, you're smarter than that. Why is he... Come on.
Another fit.
Yamogi stares at me worriedly as he speaks. I see. So a personality exchange occurred. I'm sitting on a wooden bed. This isn't Sphia. This is the shelter cabin. My god, those bad ends at the beginning of this stream almost seemed like they were fucking filler. Like seriously, we didn't learn anything from them. It wasn't even like an interesting kill, like the freaking psycho bathroom thing. Just a completely pointless swap over and dying in the snow. Like jeez. That's true, Celeste. She's probably disoriented. Like that didn't seem like it was needed to be in the game at all, that death. The one in the snow, I mean. When she was in Satoru's body. Yet likely because the flame in the stove is too small. It's freezing cold. My breath is so white that it feels like it might turn into ice at any moment. I take the blanket draped over my shoulders and pull it towards my chest. My heart continues to hammer like an alarm bell. Because my mind suddenly transferred while I was in a crisis. My body may still be reacting to it.
You look pale. Are you alright?
I'm fine. Satoru may not be, but I'm fine. Yomogi nods and returns to his own bed. I cover myself with the blanket and close my eyes. Really, I'm not alright at all. I want to shout out loud for someone to save me. Satoru, please! The fear of starvation and freezing to death. And Mayuzumi. This shelter cabin is filled with slow death. And its via the hand of a murderer draws ever nearer. Being exposed to a never-ending succession of different terrors, my spirit is shattered. My heart has no time to calm down. Do you think the music and voices are loud enough, or should I make it louder? If things continue like this, I'll break. I mutter through shivering lips. But now isn't the time to be whining. While being chased by someone with a knife, my personality transferred to the shelter cabin. Right now, Satoru's personality should be inside his body. Which means he suddenly transferred into his body while still being attacked by that person. I wonder if they wanted to hit the number 33 of bad endings. Like, because it's remember 11, and you know, with the 3 rings and everything, and there might be 3 unis, with Satoru likely being a uni. Probably, maybe even from another time period, here to save us all. You know, maybe they wanted, you know, 3 times 11, 33. Maybe they just want to hit that number, because we all know this series and its obsession with numbers, although the number 11 isn't coming up nearly as often as it is, as 17 did. Is Satoru alright? I'm incredibly uneasy. You know what I think is so cool about this game? Like, they're building a relationship of these two people where they're caring so much about each other and they've never even met. Yet they know each other, and like in ways that most people would never. And I think that is so fucking cool. Honestly, I am super excited for the true ending when hopefully they'll meet and get to make out and everything. Cause like, oh my god, this is so cool. Seriously. You know, like, look at the 3 rings here. The red, green, and blue. Like, that's like a big symbol of the game. It's gotta mean something. So, Satoru, I think, again, is from his own time period. Hell, it might be another, you know, taking a plot point that he used later for Zero Time Dilemma, and might be like Sigma, you know, future Sigma in young Sigma's body. I'm incredibly uneasy. The fact that I transferred to the shelter cabin makes me feel like I ran away, and so I feel guilty for it. Like, she is slowly beginning, like, caring so much for Satoru. I can't wait to see Satoru's side and how he came to care about Kokoro without ever really knowing her that well, and yet knowing her in a way that nobody really ever could. Be safe. See? Like, this is so sweet. Joining my hands together, I mutter as if in prayer. Then I hear Mayuzumi shout as if she has any other volume than shouting. Hey, it's too cold! I can feel the bed creak. Mayuzumi is trembling.
Be quiet and sit down. If we don't conserve, there'll be nothing left by morning. Do you want to die?
Oh my god, you're not Maki, Yamogi. I feel like I'm dying right now! Yamogi opens his mouth to complain, but only a sigh emerges.
Ugh. There's no other choice. We have to fucking kill her.
Yamogi stands up from his bed and approaches the stove. He starts throwing the piled up firewood into the stove. Soon the fire grows larger and the air becomes warmer.
Damn it. At this pace, it won't last until morning.
Even though he says that, he's shivering as well. Maybe search the airplane wreckage for stuff that's burnable, like the seats and shit. Like, I assume the seat covers are made of, you know, fabric. Even though the airplane is mostly made of metal, there might be some burnable things inside. Even though it might be morose to look through the dead bodies, there might be something you can use. Hell, even some food supplies maybe, that might have survived. Although that's might have what he was doing earlier. Even though he says that, he's shivering as well. He holds his hands over the stove. Even as such an experienced mountaineer, he can't stop shaking from the cold in this cabin. His decision to build up the fire may have been based in his judgment that we'll all end up dying from the cold at this rate. Y'all had gotta leave the cabin tomorrow. You really don't have a choice. Either die frozen here for 100% certainty, or take your fucking chances out in the freaking wilderness and try to go somewhere for help. I think to myself while blowing on my frozen fingers with white breath, while the firewood disappears. How cold will it get? I can't even imagine. Satoru said that he was at ease here. However, with this, it won't be a comfortable place for him anymore. Because with each passing moment, it's further transfigured into a freezing hell. But Sphia is another kind of hell too. Is Satoru really alright? Oh my god. Like, look at how much Kokoro is worrying about him. This is so sweet. That's right. Take out the voice recorder with a shaking hand. My other hand clumsily hits the playback switch. A message begins to play.
Kokoro, たった今、俺はスフィアで襲われた。
Kokoro, I was just attacked in Sphia.
襲われた直後にここへ飛んできたんだ。
I ended up jumping here right after that.
頼む。どうか無事でいてくれ。
I'm begging you, please make it out safely.
God. This is so touching. Seriously. Like, to see how much they care about each other.
くそ。手出しできないのが歯がゆい。
Oh. Damn, that almost sounds like Uni's voice. Jeez. And Satoru certainly has gone through puberty. It's kind of odd. If this is Uni's voice actor trying to sound like an older guy, I wonder if that's like further proof that Uni is a clone of Satoru.
Damn it. Not being able to do anything is so irritating.
俺のために君の人格が死ぬなんてことがあったらどうやって詫びりゃいいんだよ。
If your personality ended up dying because of me, I don't know how I would ever be able to apologize to you.
腕の一本ぐらいはなくなったっていい。
God! Oh my 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 god! This is so sweet! Oh my god!
I don't even mind if I lose an arm.
だからどうか無事でいてくれ。心。
So please, be safe somehow, Kokoro.
Oh wow. Damn, Kokoro's also good at doing a guy's voice. The tone of the message sounds almost as if he's coughing up blood. The killer had begun attacking before I transferred. And then in the middle of the attack, Satoru and I exchanged personalities, so to him, I guess it might feel like nothing changed. He's going right back in the middle of fighting with the killer. That's why he was so impatient.
私は無事だったけど。
My god, this is just... Seriously. Wow, this is one of the most unique love stories, if it does turn out that way, I've ever seen. I am enjoying the absolute fuck out of this. I'm safe, but...
今度はサトルが心配だよ。
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! This time I'm worried about Satoru. Oh my god, I'm literally crying right now because just... It is just so sweet. God. My wristwatch is as I expect in my pocket. I'd usually get angry about this, but right now my wristwatch being taken off allows me to feel this. Oh my god! 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 Woo! Oh my god! 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 Let me to feel this existence. Oh my god! positive that Satoru, who was inside me, had jumped back to Sphia just as danger drew near.
無事でいてね。
Oh my god! Seriously, they better fucking make out in the ending. Please be alright. I close my eyes and press my hands together and desperately pray while shivering from the cold. Damn, the transfers are becoming more frequent. Very time to fight whoever Satoru was fighting. DID emergence. Oh my god. I blinked several times. Uh-oh. Are we gonna meet Genocide Jack? I understand immediately that I've transferred. The time period between transfers is strangely short this time. It is. It's getting shorter and shorter. I hold my breath and look around. This is the basement storeroom of Sphia. Looks like somebody managed to turn the power back on. I wonder if Satoru found the breakers. Someone was after Satoru. The killer may have been hiding somewhere, targeting me at this very moment. Suddenly a hellish scene appears before my eyes. A brand new person? Who the fuck is this? I'm speechless. I begin to doubt my own eyes. In front of me is the corpse of a man I don't recognize. Oh, wow. I wonder if this is the killer, and Satoru, with being all badass, might have finished him off. Or maybe Genocide Jack helped us. I want to believe in Satoru being a true hero. And he just did one of his brain blast things and like grabbed the knife away from him or tricked him or did some like, you know, secret technique and like, ha ha, and like chopped his arm so he could let go with the knife. And then he just took it. And then like he did one of those ducking, tripping moves. And while reversing the grip on the knife and holding it backwards so the guy's chest fell on the knife. And he like yanked it out and it's like,
there. Now you won't ever be able to hurt Kokoro.
And it's like, hi, jeez. And then we swap back. Anyway. Back to reality. Oops, there goes gravity. In front of me is the corpse of a man I don't recognize. Crimson blood is flowing out of his body. The blood forms a pool that spreads across the floor. All I can smell is the scent of rusted iron coming from that blood. Nausea begins to overtake me. I cover my mouth with my hand to hold it back. What is this? Who is this? I thought Satoru was about to die, but now some man I don't know is dead. What's going on? Just what the hell is happening? Sensing someone's presence, I jump and look up. It was Genocide Jack. Hotori is standing stock still next to the corpse. Her clothes and her hands are covered in blood. The fresh crimson blood coating her body and clothing is still wet. And in her hand is a knife dyed red. What? It can't be. An ominous premonition comes to my mind. No, rather than a premonition, it's a conviction. Inabushi Keiko has awoken. The personality of the murderer within her has awoken. Did she kill this man in front of me? Does this mean she was the one after Satoru? No, 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 Kokoro. I really think you're jumping to the wrong conclusion. This guy was probably the killer and she saved Satoru. You know that she's our freaking love rival here for Satoru? Jeez. Does that mean she was the one after Satoru? Hotori is staring at me blankly. I gulp as my breath catches in my throat. My knees tremble. Our eyes meet. Her eyes are hollow and somehow frail. Suddenly, Hotori blinks several times. Yeah, I think she switched back to Hotori at this point. She looks down at her body and the knife she's holding. Panicking, she throws the knife away. She looks at me again. This time, her eyes are wide open. Hotori instantly turns pale. She starts to shake her head, slowly at first, then gradually increasing in intensity. She takes one step toward me. She extends a blood-soaked hand to me. Unable to take it, I step backward. Hotori opens her mouth in dismay. But only a wheezing sound comes from her throat. I tremble in fear as she continues shaking her head like she's possessed. Every time she takes one step forward, I take one step backward. No! Hotori draws closer and closer. Blood drips from down her extended hand. Her blood-stained hand looks like the tentacled limb of the devil coming to take my life. You think the devil has tentacles? That's a very interesting devil design. I don't think I've ever seen a design of the devil with tentacles. Usually that's reserved for like Cthulhu type monsters. Stay back! Before I realize it, I'm backed up into the corner of the room. My back hits a shelf. Wooden box on the shelf makes a sharp sound as it falls. I hear a scream from close by. Todi and I look in the direction of the voice at the same time. A small figure is crouching in the shadow of the shelf. I bet that's Uni. Yep, it's Uni. Where is Callie? I hope she's okay. Covering his head with his arms and trembling, Uni slowly looks up at us. His face is distorted with tears. His eyes are swollen and have turned a bright red. Why is Uni here? I'm getting more and more confused. My head is totally blank as I simply stand bewildered at the incomprehensible situation before me. Uni is terribly frightened. Poor baby. And he's the nice, innocent, sweet Uni, too. Once again, he lowers his head and covers it with his arms. Ed. He mumbles something. Oh my god, this poor baby. Going to be murdered. Everyone's gonna die. No, 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 sweetheart. It's It's okay. Oh god, the murderer is dead. Hotori took care of him for us. And we gotta find Callie and get everyone, call the police somehow. Hello, Wyclifhead. Welcome to the stream. Oh, I'm so sorry, poor baby. Going to be murdered. By who? I look at Hotori. Her eyes are gazing off somewhere far away. Wheezing sound still leaks from the back of her throat.
I'm...
Uni continues to murmur in a shaky, tearful voice, but it doesn't seem like he's able to speak the way he wants to.
Lies.
嘘ついて
Oh god, we'll figure it out together, Uni. I'm also confused.
Everyone is lying.
殺してない
Tori didn't kill.
What? What did he say? Everyone is lying. Hotori didn't kill? And who killed that man? Ooh, maybe it was Satoru after all, being super badass. I remember something I was told, and a shock jolts through my body.
心をもうじき死体を見るよ
Yep. This is the evil future Uni. Maybe not evil, but kind of a bit of an asshole. Oh, jeez. Yep.
Kokoro will soon see a corpse.
The conversation with Uni that took place in the shelter cabin yesterday. It was when he read my palm. Uni said that.
刃物で刺された死体だよ
A dead body stabbed with a knife.
You realize what that means, right? That means that there is a Uni that's from even further in the future. Than the Uni personality from the facility at Sphia. So I think that definitely confirms like at least 3 timelines. Because how would he have known that? Yeah, I think we're confirming a 3rd timeline. I bet he's from the same timeline as Satoru. The same future as Satoru. Maybe he is the final boss after all. Who knows? Clone versus clone. Original versus clone, I should say. It's painful to breathe. My heart is pounding furiously. What's the meaning of what Uni told me then? A premonition? Or was it an advanced declaration of his crime? Oh, come on. Ooh. It could be that maybe evil future Uni warped into that body of his and did it. He wouldn't have expected it. That's also possible. Oh my god. We won't know until, we won't know the truth until we do Satoru's side of the story. Or was it an advanced declaration of his crime? At this point, I realize that my questions as to who Uni is have not yet been answered. Why is Uni at both the shelter cabin and Sphia? If it's 2011, the shelter cabin, and 2012 in Sphia, then what does this mean? Okay, good. Kokoro is putting it together that there is a third Uni out there. The Uni of the year 2011. Tell me about something that would occur in the year 2012. It's not like that possibility is completely unthinkable. Why is Uni here? Why is he crying like this? Because this is the adorable, sweet Uni that we met on the plane. He's our little baby. What if? Does Uni actually know everything about my and Satu's personality transfers? I will say yes, but not the Uni in front of you. What if being an innocent child doesn't know anything is really just an act? Again, yes, but not this Uni. What if the one lying is Uni? That can't be. There's no way a child like him could do such a thing. Despite thinking that rationally deep in my heart, there's an eerie feeling about Uni. Yep. That choice we made in the beginning definitely solidified that. This child, just who the fuck is he? He's most likely a clone of Satoru. It can't be. But did he kill that man? Did he attack Satoru? No. I don't think he would attack Satoru. Well, maybe he would. What if this whole thing is like a giant chess game between future Satoru and future Uni? What if past Satoru is somewhere else? Wait a minute. What if past Satoru is switching into Kokoro because he didn't have a body at the cabin to switch into? So he's using Kokoro as like a go-between so we can do battle against Uni. In some type of game of wits. What if like this whole thing is like a giant chess match between Uni and Satoru, but both of them of the future? Did he attack Satoru? Somebody answer me. I don't know what's going on anymore. What if there was a future Kokoro that died or something? And he's coming to protect her. But that might mean that that some of these time travelers are able to bring objects into the past. Because how else do you explain the newspaper? And the radio, which I think was a pre-recorded thing. Somebody answer me. I don't know what's going on anymore. What's wrong? Oh, good, everybody's alive. Thank you, Utsumi. Where the fuck were you? I hear a new voice coming from the stairs leading to the kitchen. Utsumi climbs down the stairs anxiously. Where the fuck has she been? And what has she been doing until now? Maybe the killer locked her in a closet or something? Driven into a corner by distrust, I wonder that momentarily. I fucking swear, if that dead body somehow turns out to be... I keep forgetting his fucking name, Yamogi. Oh god, that's gonna be really bad. When I was being chased by someone before, Utsumi had been nowhere to be seen. Is she someone I can trust? Utsumi slowly looks around the room, not paying attention to my suspicious glare. And then surprised by the corpse. Oh no. Oh no, please don't say that. Please, no. Oh god, she is gonna be just so... No, but she thought he was already dead. Oh god, I really hope it's not Yamogi. This is... Then looking at the bloodstained Otori, curving her lips slightly, she grins and laughs. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I'm sure I saw it. Time to finally meet Genocide Jack. There's no mistaking it. A chill runs down my spine. Have y'all ever heard Genocide Jack's Japanese voice? Let me tell you, just... It is hot as fuck. God. Seriously, like... Ooh. Just hearing her voice gives me the fucking shivers. The, Japanese... Don't get me wrong, the English voice actor for her is great too. But, like... The Japanese voice actor for Genocide Jack is just... Oh my god. Like, I just can't even. Why? Why? Oh, Utsumi is the one laughing. Why is Utsumi laughing right now? That's weird, it didn't show up in a sprite. I mean, Luca, in original Danganronpa 1, she goes by either. But in Ultra Despair Girls, she usually just goes by Genocide Jack. Which is fine, because Jack can be a girl's name too. It's like Jackie, Jacqueline, things like that. Did you kill him? Huh? You killed him, didn't you? Utsumi starts talking in a cool voice. I can't understand why she's so calm. Utsumi's eyes look straight onto Otori. When Otori notices her gaze, she tears at her own hair with her blood-soaked hands. Her beautiful long hair becomes disordered and messy. The red blood soaks into her black hair. Utsumi gently narrows her eyes. I think I see a smile for a moment. Terrified, I can't even raise my voice. You are dangerous. You're kind of terrifying me that you're being so calm about this. Do you know what's going on? Oh god. Oh god, you are giving me the creeps. We can't just let a murderer run loose. It's as though Uni and I aren't in Utsumi's field of vision at all. Her line of sight doesn't stray at all from where Hotori is.
危険だから死んでちょうだい
Whoa! Whoa! This took a turn. Oh my god. You're too dangerous. So please die. What? What did she just say? What did Utsumi just say? No, this isn't the normal Utsumi. This is advanced Utsumi. I can't believe anyone. I don't know anything. Everyone is lying. Oh god. Oh no, that's right. She has a bone to pick with Genocide Jack. She must have been waiting for this opportunity. Oh my god. She was probably waiting for this opportunity. She didn't want to kill her as Hotori, because that would be meaningless. She wanted to take down the woman that killed her son. Oh my god. That's probably why she got sent here to begin with. I knew it. She was just waiting for her to reveal herself, but I don't think she's still Genocide Jack. I think she switched back to Hotori. Sins must be atoned for, right? No! Incited by Utsumi's words, Hotori starts shrieking. She's having a fit. But does that mean the personality in control now is actually Hotori? Wasn't she Inabushi Keiko? Breathing wildly, Hotori drops her eyes to the floor. Utsumi looks in the same direction. I followed their lines of sight. The knife. The bloody knife that fell next to the body. All three of us has our sights fixed up on that knife. Between the three of us, the distance to the knife is more or less the same. Imagine if she switches back right now. Oh my god. Jeez. No, I'm a little bit further away. Strain and tension hold the room in their grasp. Nobody moves a finger. Taking care not to show any openings, I watch their movements closely. I've sensed that the next choice I make here might very well lead to a bad end. As if keeping each other in check, we stare at the knife in each other's faces restlessly. My thoughts go around in circles. That knife. The knife is a weapon for protecting yourself. If I can get it, it won't end up in the hands of a killer. Yep, that's what I was thinking. The best thing to do is for you to grab it. The other two in the room, 3 if you count Uni, is crying in the corner. If one of them snatches it away, my life will be in immeasurable danger. I mean, honestly, I think the culprit is that dead guy. The one who's been killing you in all these bad ends. Genocide Jack probably protected Satoru because I think she has a crush on him. Which is 100% understandable. Condition. Now let's see. I don't know who the culprit is, so there's no way I'll hand the knife over to anyone else. But the instant I get my hands on the knife, everyone but the actual culprit will misunderstand and think that the murderer is me. If the real culprit managed to take advantage of that opening, not just me, but everyone else will also be killed. And besides, assuming I can get the knife, can I even use it properly? No, but I think Satoru might. When the time comes, can I stab a killer if they attack me? There's no way. Even if it was to protect myself, to kill someone. What should I do? What should I do, Fuyukawa Kokoro? Ah! Screaming, Otori springs forward. Uh-oh. Looks like you don't even get to make a choice. Utsumi also makes her move without a moment's delay. Only my reaction is late. No good. I won't reach it in time. If Utsumi gets it, there's no question. She's gonna fucking gut a bitch. I'm gonna try to take it. I launch toward the knife. My movements are surprisingly quick. Because you're in Satoru's body. Yeah, there you go. That's right, I'm in Satoru's body right now. I'm faster and stronger than I usually am. Yeah, because that's another thing Kokoro and I have in common. We are both weak as a wet fucking noodle. If I can manage to snatch away the knife, I won't lose to these two. I reach for the knife with all my might, but an intense pain shoots through my left hand. Oh, Fuckleberry Hound. My dominant arm, Satoru's left arm, has been cut. My fingers press the knife for an instant, but I'm unable to grasp it. The bloody knife slides across the floor. It stops right at Otori's feet. Uh-oh. I think, for some reason, I think that's better than Utsumi having it at this point. Because she got it before. Otori takes it in hand as if clinging to it. Otori and Utsumi glare at each other, separated by the corpse between them. I all but roll into a standing position. Letting out a voiceless scream, Otori readies the knife. Otori has a desperate look on her face. However, tears roll softly down her cheeks. Why is she crying? Because I don't think she wants to fight Utsumi. Give it to me. Utsumi commands in a sharp voice I've never heard her use before. Otori shakes her head and points the knife at Utsumi with trembling hands. Utsumi steps back with an impatient look. Are you going to kill again? Are you going to kill me this time? No! Suddenly Uni screams out, thank God. Stop it! He stands up with great force and starts running, covering his head with his arms. I don't even have time to stop him. Otori and Utsumi are equally surprised. Ah! Otori seems frightened. She's very clearly confused. Letting out a scream, she swings her knife randomly. Oh no. Oh no! From right beside her, Yuri turns and... Isn't that she's targeting Uni? He's just in the wrong place at the wrong time. Oh, for fuck's sake! For Fresh blood splatters everywhere. Oh no. Yuni's small body loses strength and collapses. Oh no! No! He's dead. Yuni's dead. Bad end. No! No! The portable radio flies out of Yuni's grasp for the impact of his fall. The radio falls with a clang and slides over to where I stand. Deranged. Otori heads for Utsumi, brandishing the knife. Yukido-kun! Stop her! How could this happen? Yukido-kun! I regain my composure. Scene of Otori facing Utsumi with a knife held over her head enters my field of view. She's gonna kill you too, I bet. Do something! I have to do something! This is a dream. Pick up the radio at my feet and run at Otori from behind. With all my strength, I throw it at her arm that holds the knife. The radio connects with her wrist. Knife drops. Unflinchingly, Otori turns around and starts hitting me. I grab her arms tightly and pin them to her sides. Stop it! I frantically try to suppress Otori's violent struggling. I'm begging you to stop it already! Tears obscure my vision. Through blurry eyes, I see Utsumi pick up the knife. With sharp eyes, she looks at me. No, she's glaring at Otori, who I'm pinning down. Uh-oh. Huh? Utsumi lowers her stance and readies the knife. What is she? You know what she's gonna do. Die! Oh crap. It's a completely unconscious movement. I cover Otori with my body instantly. Yep. Bad end. Oh. She stopped herself. Not missing the chance, I knock her hand away while she's still reeling. The knife flies out of Utsumi's hand. The knife skates across the floor and disappears under a shelf. Utsumi glares at me. There's carnage in her hate-filled eyes. Why? I can do nothing but stare back at Utsumi in blank surprise. And then a sharp pain runs through my right hand. There's a gaping cut in my palm. Blood begins to flow from it. How dare you! Utsumi mutters with loathing, biting her lip. Uh-oh. And then, turning on her heel, she climbs back up the stairs. I stand frozen. Silence returns to the once chaotic basement. I can hear someone wheezing roughly. As I wonder who it is, I realize that the sound is coming from my own mouth. Otori has lost consciousness. Yuni is... Oh god. We gotta save him. He's crouched down, putting pressure on his forehead. Where was he cut? Thank goodness he's alive. I walk over to Yuni with sluggish steps. Yuni! Yuni's whole body jerks in surprise. Stay back! I can't find any words with which to respond to his voice full of dread. Yuni looks up. His forehead is dyed in blood. Spurting blood turns into scattered spots upon the concrete. However, Yuni stares at me with frightened eyes, not even bothering to wipe off the blood. He stands back with a look of panic on his face.
来ないでよ。来ないでよ。
Stay back. Stay back.
僕を殺さないでよ。
Don't kill me.
傷を見せて。
Let me see your wound, sweetheart, please. I reach out my hand covered in blood.
その手で僕に触るな。
Don't touch me with that hand.
怖がらないで。私は心だよ。
Don't be afraid, sweetheart. I'm Kokoro.
違う違う違う違う。
No, 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 no.
心なのに。
This is the little kid Uni. He does not believe you, I don't think. Even though I'm Kokoro? Dismayed, I crumble where I stand. There's a pool of blood gathering under a man's corpse. My hand is bright red. Blood continues to flow from Uni's forehead as well. Blood, blood, blood. The basement storeroom is a red hell filled with the smell of death. Who can I believe in? What can I believe in? Hey, Satoru? Help me. Help me.
嫌だ。
No more. Slowly, I lose consciousness. Bad end? That was the right choice. Oh, wow. Oh my god. Holy shit. Well, everybody did live. Hold on a second, you guys. I just gotta take a quick bathroom break. After that incredible sequence of events. Oh my god. my god, you guys. Yeah. Seriously, a Michael Pet. The game gets super gripping. I gotta say, there was a lot I loved about Ever 17, but there were clearly a lot of issues with the game that I think, like, I think almost Uchikochi saw 999 and to an extent VLR as his chance to kind of redo Ever 17. Because, really, it feels like a first draft of 999 or VLR, like one of the two. Ever 17 in a way. Like, there was a lot about Ever 17 I really loved. I loved the personal stories, but the overall plot, I don't think was as interesting as the plot of the character, as the story of the characters and them interacting. But this is fan-fucking-tastic. Like, you can really, like, seriously, I agree. The pacing is phenomenal. I love the variety of the characters. And Luca, that was an amazing joke. Like, waiting for Yomogi to make any progress. I guess there really is zero escape. Ha ha ha. Hilarious. So anyway, let's get back into it for the last, I guess, half hour or so of the stream. The frigid air wakes me. Seems I fell asleep without realizing it. It's a reminder that my physical strength is considerably low. After the chaos at Sphia, my consciousness returned to the cabin. At that time, it was already late at night. However, since I was fixated on the idea of go to sleep and you'll die, I just stayed awake. In the end, no matter how many times I began to doze off, I was awakened by the cold again. Like, there is no Sora route, as far as I can tell. I'm only a third of the way through the game. Like, so, as far as I can tell, there is no Sora route of this game that is like pointless and like actively dragging it down. Everything is really great so far. Again, I could still be wrong because I have so much of the game left. Looking at my watch, it's 1:30. I couldn't confirm the time before I fell asleep. Even though it's afternoon, it seems dark and gloomy outside. It's as if the sun has disappeared. Let me just approach the window. I can't even approach the window. I wipe away the ice frosting on the surface with my hand and gaze outside. Oh, for fuck's sake! That means we can't go out today. Oh no, what are we gonna do? It's a terrible snowstorm outside. An infinite number of flakes fly past the window. We should have tried to escape when it was nice and fucking sunny out. Fucking hell. Large clumps of snow strike it repeatedly. The sky is covered by thick clouds, and as a result, The sunlight doesn't reach us. I return to bed while rubbing my arms. Everyone in the shelter cabin has already woken up. They're all shaking. None of them start a conversation and simply crouch where they are, shivering. The fire in the stove went out a while ago. The last of the firewood had been used up last night. Oh, fuck. We don't have anything left to burn except Mayuzumi. I thought it was cold even with the stove on. But now that the fire's burned out, the cold is beyond all comparison. I can't stop my body from trembling even if I try to force it. I'm wearing several layers of coats and wrapping myself in a blanket on top of that, but there's no effect at all. Jesus Christ. Oh no, this sounds like frostbite. My fingers and toes feel like a pain being pierced by needles. Touching my own hand, I'm shocked as how terribly cold it is. My hands won't warm up even if I blow on them or rub them together. Touching my hair, I find that parts of it is frozen from the cold. I want to cry as I comb my hair with my fingers over and over again. Oh God. You also have issues with dry hair? Seriously, I need to have like the super heavy duty like moisturizing shampoo. It had likely gotten wet when I went outside to get snow for water last night and frozen just like that. Yomogi said that water is the most important thing for living. In the last rationing of water, we divided into 4 plastic bottles. I don't think you really need to ration the water. You could just take the snow from outside. The 4 of us each have 1 bottle. I don't want to even imagine what'll happen when the water runs out. Even Uni, who's been innocently energetic until yesterday, and Yomogi, who'd kept us calm with his composure, are curling themselves up. Everyone, including Mayuzumi, is wearing a hollow expression. Their complexions are blue and lacking any life. If their eyes had been closed and their lips weren't quivering, I wouldn't have been able to tell whether they were dead or alive. Oh God. Now so much the feeling of hopelessness has begun to hang over everyone. You think drinking cold water depletes your body heat? I didn't know that, Relast. Huh. Interesting. So that's probably why. Suddenly Yomogi opens his mouth.
We should eat.
Uni nods as a faint smile rises to his face. Okay, I'm already starving. I'm hungry as well. My stomach is so empty that it hurts. Hunger is like a wave. Okay, Yomogi has the food. Once the peak of the hunger passes, for a time, the appetite disappears. However, when another 30 minutes have passed, an even stronger wave of hunger comes. This repeats itself over and over. Right now, I'm on top of a wave of hunger. It feels like I'm beginning to see illusions of food.
もう少し耐えるつもりだったんだが、あまりにも寒すぎる。
Well, I really wanted to conserve it a bit more, but it's much too cold.
空腹状態だと低体温症になりやすいんだ。
When you're hungry, it's easier to get hypothermia.
That makes sense.
体温を上げるためにも食事をとろう。
Let's have a meal so we can raise our body temperatures.
Hearing Yomogi's words, Mayuzumi moves slowly as well. She probably feels like having a meal too. From underneath what looks like 12 people's worth of blankets, she takes out her bag without getting up. She retrieves her can of hardtack while throwing us a dubious glance. Like a cowardly squirrel, she munches on the hardtack while looking around furtively. Mine! It's mine! Not for any of you. It's all mine. No doubt she's worried about that it'll be stolen. There isn't even a particle remaining of the refined image she first had. It's a terribly miserable appearance. However, it's no surprise. When death draws this close, people revert back into animals. They have to do so. You could say that in hell everyone is equal. It's depressing. And then Yuni walks up to Yomogi and whispers something in his ear. Hey, Seiji. Yomogi gives a small nod. He's the one keeping our share of the food. Yomogi brings out a can of hardtack in a plastic bag. Inside the bag, the can of hardtack is filled to the brim. Woo! Yeah! Hell yeah! That was definitely the right decision. It's Yomogi's, Yuni's, and mine. 3 people's worth of food. Once, we divided the food into 4 equal parts. However, as proof that we're going to be saved and live on, we put it all together again. For me, that act was the same as hopefully proclaiming, I'm not alone. I have comrades. This one can of food signifies hope to me in many ways. Turning his back to Mayuzumi, Yomogi opens the bag in a location that has a blind spot for her.
水分もちゃんと補給してくれよ。
Oh my god, that phrase. Twitch has changed that phrase forever.
Remember to stay hydrated, okay?
脱水症状も寒さも大敵だ。低体温症になりやすくなる。
Dehydration is a powerful enemy in the cold too. It can make it easier to catch hypothermia.
どうした？
What's wrong?
Uni holds up his plastic bottle. Ice is formed on the surface. It froze.
おいおい、凍らさないように気をつけろって言っただろ。
Hey, hey, I thought I told you to be careful so it didn't freeze, didn't I?
Uni may have forgotten Yomogi's instructions, as he seemed to have removed his water from his blanket. The air inside the shelter cabin is so cold that it stings. It wouldn't have taken much time to completely freeze over. Uni lowers his head as if wilting. I'm sorry.
過ぎたことは仕方がない。氷水はもう飲めないから。
What's done is done, but you can't drink ice water.
Yomogi puts the can of hardtack to the side and takes out his own plastic bottle from under his blanket. What a sweet guy!
僕の水を分けてあげるよ。
I'll give you some of mine.
Oh my god. How sweet are you?
カップは どこにあったかな。
Where did the cup go?
I find the steel cup sitting on top of the now flameless stove. I decided to go get the cup. Standing up, I walk to the stove. Feels like my feet have become stiff because of the cold. Yeah, best to keep moving. I hand the cup to Yamogi.
はい、これ。
Here it is.
ああ、すまん。
Oh, sorry.
ごめんね、セイジ。
I'm sorry, Seiji.
For that moment, our attention is completely focused on the water. Our eyes leave the food that Yamogi has put to the side. Oh, Mayuzumi, you bitch! I hear the sound of footsteps. Mayuzumi is moving much faster than I would have expected. Before we know it, Mayuzumi has snatched up the can with our food inside it. She cradles it and runs toward the door of the shelter cabin, trying to get as far away from us as possible. You bitch! Haha! Now you see that my true colors! You would have never expected me, Mayuzumi, to be your doom!
Actually, we thought that from the very beginning.
Never mind! Facing us with her back against the door, Mayuzumi's normally composed face is warped and ugly. As if she's come to some sort of understanding by herself, she scowls at us one by one with a dreadful expression.
何よこれ。
What is this? Mayuzumi's shrill voice resounds throughout the cabin.
なんでこんなに食べ物があるのよ。
How did this? There is food!
まさかあんたたち、私だけのけ者にして隠し持ってたの？
Don't tell me that you shunned me and hid it from me! Her eyes are full of suspicion, restlessly studying us. This is bad. Mayuzumi has the wrong idea, and she's not the type to be convinced that she's wrong.
違います。
No, no, that you're wrong!
落ち着け。
Calm down.
うるさい。
Shut the hell up! Yes, Zarmagus. Curse your sudden and inevitable betrayal. When we take a step towards Mayuzumi, she steps back and grows more and more wary.
最低よ。あんたたち最低よ。
You bastards! You're all bastards! I am the only good person here! And as a result, I shall do a Darwinian favor for the world and leave. So you all die, and I live. Only bad people die.
私を殺す気ね。3人だけで生き残ろうって魂胆ね。
They really should have tied her up. Are you planning to kill me? You're all plotting for just the three of you to survive. Well, I mean, I was.
Kokoro.
What? You should have known she was gonna pull this kind of shit. Yeah, she really was.
Ah, I guess so. I'm just too soft.
誤解です。
You've got it all wrong. Mayuzumi doesn't even try to listen. She keeps shaking her head, refusing to hear us.
そうはさせるもんか。
As if I'd let you. Mayuzumi abruptly turns. She's gonna really go out in the fucking blizzard. I fucking told you, Yumogi, you should have fucking killed her. Now, it would have been horribly morose and an experience that scarred us for the rest of our lives, but we could have even used that as a food source. Oh, God. But no, you had to be so fucking nice and have her and give her 15 chances, even though she literally said that our lives were meant nothing to her. Opening the door, she darts out into the intense snowstorm.
Wait!
Yamogi hurries out after her. Uni and I are right behind him. As soon as I step outside, the snow and wind painfully strike against my face. This is how we're gonna fucking die, isn't it? I can barely even keep my eyes open. I slightly force them open, search for Mayuzumi's figure. In the white landscape, I see Mayuzumi's back. She's running unsteadily. Mingled with the sound of the roaring wind, I can hear her screams. You! How dare you! I'll show you! Can we just murder her? Please? Please. Yamogi. Nobody, no jury would convict you. No one would convict you. Seriously, just fucking murder her. Like, it'll scar us for life, yes. But at least we will have a life to live. We can freaking holler her out and get inside her and warm up Tauntaun style. God, like... And hell, I think I want to keep that coat. It looks really nice. But the person wearing it isn't. Mayuzumi turns the can upside down, emptying all the biscuits inside into her palm. Then she brings the hand holding the pile of biscuits to her mouth. No! I try to stop her, but it's already too late. Without any hesitation, Mayuzumi tosses the hardtack into her mouth. In her frenzy, the biscuits that don't reach her mouth fall into the snow. Mayuzumi's body sways, then collapses in place onto the snow. Yamogi catches up to her and forcibly pulls her to her feet.
You, what have you done?
Exactly what I said she would do from the fucking beginning. Or rather, from the fucking middle. Mayuzumi forcefully shakes off Yamogi's hand. Her jaw is busy chewing. Seriously, you are like the world's biggest bitch. Seriously. Oh no, her food. Uni weakly mutters beside me. I too feel my energy leaving me. All of our precious rations are gone. Not all of them. What will we do now? I can't even take her fucking... Like, this is just hilarious. Like, you're the ones that are at fault here. I am a saint, blameless. Facing away from us, Mayuzumi keeps ranting. You're the one that divided it! God. Let's divide it equally, huh? Some equality.
私に隠れて3人でこそこそと多めに食料を隠し持ってるなんて。
You three secretly hid it from me. You all kept the food to yourselves.
自分たちが生き延びるためなら私なんか死んだっていいってわけ？
Well, I mean, that wasn't the original plan, but it looks like the only thing we can fucking do now. Sacrificing me so the rest of you can live?
ふざけんな！
Don't fuck with me! Maybe her rage has shocked even Yomogi, because he doesn't dare object. But I can't stay quiet. Yeah, Yomogi, seriously.
それは誤解だって言ってるでしょ。
I said you've got it all wrong!
あれは私とヨモギさんとユーディ3人分の食料を一つにまとめただけだったんです。
What you ate was our combined rations. Yomogi-san's, Uni's, and mine.
騙されるもんか。
God, seriously. Somebody just whack her over the fucking head. Strangle her, something. I don't even care at this point. Yomogi, you're clearly capable of doing this. Either we all die or just she dies. Seriously, those are the only two options that we have at this point. You think you can trick me? I can't forgive her obstinate attitude. Why doesn't she even try to trust us? Why is she always so selfish? Even if she acts that way, it's useless. It's all useless. Aimi is still worse. Mystery Theater. At least Mayuzumi can be funny with how, like, ridiculously cartoonishly arrogant and narcissistic she is. Aimi is just pure evil. Mayuzumi is just narcissistic to an insane point and like ridiculous in an annoying way. It's so funny. She's so narcissistic, it's comical. Aimi, I couldn't even say that about it. Aimi is still worse. Probably the worst character ever in any of the Let's Plays I've ever done is Aimi. We have to help each other.
まゆずみさん、あなたは自分のやったことが。
Mayuzumi-san, what have you done?
とにかく小屋に戻ろう。このままじゃここいじぬ。
In any case, let's go back to the cabin. We'll die of the cold if we keep hanging around here.
I can't believe you diffused this situation. Seriously, you have to fucking murder her. Like, there's no other fucking choice. Aimi was from Fata Morgana, original. Luca. We've been outside for only a short while, and yet my body is already covered in snow. While brushing off the snow clinging to my coat, I glance at Mayuzumi. Still standing in the doorway without trying to clean the snow away, Mayuzumi mumbles to herself.
私は悪くない。私は悪くない。
It's not my fault. It's not my fault. Yes, it is.
悪くない？よくそんなことが言えるな。
Not at fault. You're in no position to say these kinds of things.
Yomogi draws near Mayuzumi with a stern expression.
僕たちはお前に殺されたと言っても過言じゃないんだぞ。
It's not an overstatement to say that you've killed us.
As might be expected, Mayuzumi feels ashamed? Really, I would never expect her to feel ashamed.
何よ、そんな大げさな言い方。
Mayuzumi having a conscience? What? What? That's such an exaggeration.
大げ りません。
It's no exaggeration! There is no food left! I can't keep silent either.
なんであなたはそんな自分勝手なんですか？
Why are you so fucking selfish?
強がるのはいいですけど、それに私たちを巻き込まないでください。
It's okay to pretend to be tough, but please don't drag us into it. Wow. Really? I would not have expected this. Damn. Mayuzumi's expression changes? Her pupils seem to jitter?
最初に言ったはずだぞ。
I said so right from the very beginning.
雪山ではたった一人の勝手な行動がチーム全体を死に追いやると。
On a snowy mountain, even if a single person acts selfishly, they'll lead the entire team to their deaths.
Yomogi shouts, his face red. Feels like all the frustration that's been accumulating over the past several days has finally exploded.
男に指図されるのが嫌いだと。
Are you so opposed to taking instructions from a man?
オフィスではそれがかっこいいかもしれないけどな、ここは極寒の雪山なんだよ。
In an office, that might be oh so cool, but this is a snowy mountain in the dead of winter.
I don't think that has anything to do with it, because she doesn't like me either. I think she's just being a bitch.
生きるか死ぬかしかないんだ。
We have no choice. It's life or death.
くだらない見栄を張ってるんじゃない。
There's no room for you to protect your worthless self-image.
Mayuzumi hangs her head. She squats down in place.
そうなんないでよ。
Don't shout so loud. What the fuck is going on? Mayuzumi is crying? Well, this is certainly unexpected.
私だけのけ者にされて。
It's only I was the outcast.
どうすればいいのかわかんなくなって。
Not knowing what to do.
知らなかったのよ。
I didn't know. We told you like 50 fucking times.
何も教えてくれなかったでない。
I'm finding it really hard to feel sorry for you. We told you like literally 50 times. You didn't tell me anything, did you? Seriously, Relast. Yeah, I can't, like she made herself the outcast. She was unfriendly to everybody. I even tried to side with you. Like so many times. I tried to see your point of view, but you pushed me away too. Seriously. What is your fucking damage? I hope your pride is worth your life. God.
怖かった。怖かったの。誰も信じられなくて。
Girl, I got trust issues too. But that doesn't mean that you can fucking murder people. Well, you know, in freaking non-survival situations anyway. It would have been fine, and it would have been better if we could all work together, but you literally fucked everything up. Twice. I was scared. So scared. I couldn't trust anyone. Mayuzumi bawls like a child. The anger that I felt just before recedes like a wave as I see Mayuzumi break down in tears. For the first time, I can feel like I can see the real woman named Mayuzumi Lin. She's just like us, struggling against fear and anxiety she has no idea how to handle. Yeah, but none of us literally fucked everyone over. Actively. And besides, I don't think there are many people who could withstand it in the first place. Mayuzumi was unable to endure it. Even though she puts on a strong front, she's a frail person in reality. I can understand how Mayuzumi feels, cornered and at her breaking point. Under the right circumstances, I'd be no different from her.
よもぎさん、私
Yeah, I agree with Les. Like she's done way too much bullshit. Like to fully empathize with her. Like I really can't. Yumogi-san,
はあ、分かってる。
Yeah, I know.
the meek look he saw
許
is
してやろう。
Let's forgive.
really, 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 really forgive her for literally murdering us. God damn. You guys, I gotta say, y'all are way too much of a fucking saint than me. Like, God. I like, seriously. No, I would not forgive her. What the fuck? Like, really? Really? Forgive her for literally murdering us.
でももう僕たち食べるもの何もないんだよ。
Just because she cried, but we have nothing left to eat, you know? Well, I mean, there is one thing we can eat. Pouting, Uni objects, like, no, Uni, you're the only one being of the voice of reason here. For a child, I guess hunger is harder to bear than anything else, and he can't tolerate it. The swiftly approaching specter of death and our present hunger. For Uni, it's likely the latter that seems like the bigger problem. So Mayuzumi's theft of our rations becomes all the more unforgivable to him.
だからって眉泉を責めても食料が戻ってくるわけじゃない。
I hate having to keep saying this, but it kind of might. Because I feel bad, but not too bad. Constantly suggesting that at this point, like. Yeah, I agree, Mr. Theater, without a fire, but at the very least, like. Yeah, I agree, Relest. Like, Yamogi and Kokoro are being way too soft-hearted. She could easily be fucking with us. These could easily be crocodile tears.
Condemning her won't bring the food back. Actually, it might if we fucking cook her in the oven. There's no fire. Fuck.
そうだけど。
Right, but
もう言い争いはよそう。生き残ることだけを考えるんだ。
Enough with the quarreling. Concentrate on staying alive.
Right, that's much more constructive. Yeah, they are being way too nice to her. Fucking hell. Mayuzumi still hasn't stopped crying. Looking as pitiful as she does, I can't call out to her. More than that, I don't want to pity her. I can understand her feelings, but the sin she committed remains. The many sins she committed. It doesn't change the reality of things. In this freezing cold cabin, how many more days must we hold out without anything to eat? The anxiety of being unable to tell how things will turn out envelops me. I heave a deep sigh and sit down on the bed. I cover myself with a blanket. The battle against the unrelenting cold begins once more. Hey, Satoru! Can you please talk some sense into Yomogi? Oh, God. Oh, God. Wow. Just let me get into an actual scene where I can see something. Before we sign off for today, but before I realize it, the trembling from cold is transformed into a feeling of lethargy. I open my eyes. See the white walls of Sphia. Okay. Wow. Damn. Yeah. Kokoro and Yomogi are being way too nice to her. Like, seriously way too nice. But, it looks like we might be approaching the end of Kokoro's chapter very soon. Because, 30%, and if I say it's 1/3 of the game for Kokoro, 1/3 of the game for Satoru, and another third of the game for the true ending, I think that it could also be 40-40-20. But if it's similar to however 17 worked, but I think this is a good place to stop for today. So we are going to pick this up next Tuesday. And on Sunday, we'll get back to Rose Guns Days. I have to say, I'm enjoying the story a lot. But they are being way, 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 way too nice to Mayuzumi. Jesus Christ. Oh my God. So until next time, I will say, so long, farewell, auf Wiedersehen, good night. You're all the sweetest of hearts. See ya.